Alrighty, yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. DDG94, back with another reaction video. Today, we're going to react to most hilarious Kobe Bryant stories that you'll ever hear. Without further ado, let's check them out. RP to the Bean, RP to the Mamba.
Welcome to two of the greatest Kobe Bryant stories you've ever heard. I want to give a special shout out to All the Smoke, The Herd, The Corp, and Barbershop Conversations. All the full interviews and podcasts will be linked down below, so be sure to check them out. But I went through all the podcasts, interviews, films, and clips to create this video. And if you appreciate the time and effort,
you did a Kobe story the other day, and I don't want a gravy train on it because it was on Up in Smoke with Matt Barnes and Steven Jackson, so I don't want to take away all the Kobe stuff. You told a hysterical Kobe story.
Best Kobe memory on or off the court?
Yeah, so I got a good Kobe story. So my rookie year, we're playing here in Staples Center.
It's been the well-rounded game of Chandler Parsons that's done most of the talking for the exciting first-year find from the University of Florida. He's been quite an addition for this gritty Rocket squad.
And Mikhail tells us before, like, look, you're like, he pulls me aside, like, you're gonna see crazy people, you're gonna see celebrities there, like, lock in. And Kobe, he's gonna try and bust your ass, like, he's gonna be like offended you're guarding him.
Absolutely.
And I'm like, cool, like, love it. I'm flattered to guard him.
In his fifth year, Luis Scola, who's got such an advanced inside game. How about Kobe finds himself all alone and he rides it up and in.
Was Kobe the most intimidating player to ever be on the court with? Because when I look at Kobe, I'm like, I saw dudes shrink around Kobe.
Yeah. So I go there, first of all, I'm just looking at the court side. My head's on a swivel. Just, I've never seen this before, right? I'm like, God damn, this is crazy.
All of them are in
Denzel's there, and this chick's there. I'm like, wow. So I'm already distracted. And, of course, I'm starting on Kobe. And
Kobe's a killer on the court, right? When I guarded Kobe, he took that personal. He was offended that I was guarding him.
You weren't good enough to guard him.
Like, who is this kid guarding me? Like, no chance. Like, he's almost looking for the double team coming, like when I'm guarding him. And I don't think that was just me. I think that was honestly the approach and the mindset he had with whoever was guarding him.
Now, he talked too.
He talked so much too, but honestly, he was more like a sarcastic, like, like I'd shoot an air ball and he'd hit me on the butt and say, good shot on the way back down. He was almost like a classier trash talker. You know what I mean?
Jordan Hill that year had got traded from Houston to LA, so I had known him, as a little side note. And fourth quarter comes around, and Kobe looks at me and he's like, are you guys staying the night tonight? And I'm like looking up at Caleb, make sure he's not looking at me before I'm like, yeah, like, what up? I'm like, oh, he's doing it. Like, he's Mr. Miyagi me right now. It's like, he's doing it. I'm like, yeah, what's up? We're staying. He goes, oh, I'll set you up. Like, I'll get your number from Jay Chill. And like, if you want to go out tonight. I'm like, stop. Like, you're like, I know what you're doing. Like, come on. Mikhail's over there, like, grilling me. Like, stop talking to this motherfucker. So I go, he ends up just going off. He has like 40 that game. We lose.
In the first half, Kobe Bryant shot just 5 for 14, but he finished 14 of 29 with 37 points.
Light work.
He was clutch.
Light
in the
work.
fourth quarter.
The game, you knew tonight he was going to come out and try to find that feeling. He tried early, threw in a little trick shot for the fans early as well.
Playground shot.
That's the exactly.
Light work.
What do you think about the job that Parsons did guarding you tonight?
But I love him though. I do. I think he's a terrific young player. He's can shoot from the outside.
Down to 2, you got to shoot it. Parsons deep. Oh! What a cold-blooded three by Chandler Parsons.
Hands on the ball. Rise to the challenge.
Back outside to Parsons now. Parsons drives one way, back the other. Whoa! Chandler Parsons puts a little Kobe on Kobe.
Defensively, play wide. I think he has a really bright future. I don't say that a lot about a lot of people.
I remember last time they played, Kobe gave Chandler a nice compliment on his defense. He didn't say anything about his offense, but that was just very Kobe-like. Right there in the misdirection there.
After the game, like right there in LA Live, we go to like Katsuya, and we're with all the OGs, right? We're with like Camby, Down, and they're all taking me out. I get a text, and it goes, "You're all set at Supper Club, Mamba," and I'm like, I'm like looking around like, all right, who's fucking with me? Like, no way. But I'm like, Courtney Lee was my guy, right? I'm like showing him, like, is this real? Like, you guys' number? Like, and I write him back. I'm like, okay, like, or like, like I said something like, are you coming? He's like, nah, I can't make it, but my guy will hit you up. Got a next text, hey, you're set up. Let me know what you need at supper club, whatever. So at this point, I'm telling the table, I'm like, guys, I got you. Like Kobe's my guy. He set it up. Let's go. JB Vicker staff is there. Like, I'm bringing coaches. I'm bringing trainers. I got it. And we had the blast, right? We had the craziest night ever. Supper club was the club where the tables were beds.
Yeah.
It was awesome. Like, I was like, it was nuts. And 2 a.m. rolls around, and granted, I'm with these guys that made hundreds of millions of dollars, and this waitress beelines right to me with the check. And I'm like, oh, shit. And my dad's my financial advisor at the time. He would be on my ass if I, like, value-sized my combo meal at Chick-fil-A. And she's bringing me this bill for God knows how much. And I'm like, oh, man. And I open it, and it's like $22,000. And now at this point, I'm like, I'm sick. Like, I'm physically like, no. Like, I can't do this because card's gonna bounce. And I'll never forget, this chick looks at me, hands me a pen and says, sign for Mr. Bryant. And I'm like, what? I'm like, I got video the whole thing. I'm like, signing Kobe Bryant. I signed Kobe Bryant on a $22,000 club bill. And everyone, by the way, you say he's tough, he's gonna go at you. I'm like, this dude was cool as fuck.
Yeah, he was not as brutal as like a Kevin Garnett.
Like, he was awesome.
That's a dope.
It was a crazy time. I got a picture of it for sure somewhere. I still got his number.
I love the way the story went though, because I thought because Kobe was an ass too, he would have been snappy with the bill
and his bill from the weekend before. I was like, oh, I'm fucked.
But then he flipped it on you. I like that.
It was nuts.
Yeah, that's our guy. I love that. That's a dope ass story.
Kobe was a very complex balance of the most confident person ever, but an incredibly cool guy to young guys.
Mm-hmm. Talk to us about the Kobe stopper, Ruben Patterson. Did he believe that?
Some people say Sean Kemp gave you the name. Some people say you said it in a LA Times article.
Ruben Patterson, the Kobe stopper, the original Kobe stopper.
No, he's not on the list. I mean, look, Ruben.
That's my favorite thing.
I know. Listen, I love Ruben.
Stopper.
So when Ruben and I played together, he was the one player that would compete against me hard every day.
Can you recall your first experience with the Lakers / Kobe Bryant? You remember that?
Absolutely. I can say one day in practice, my mindset was always play hard defense, right? And I remember one time I was guarding, true story, and he gave me an elbow to my chest. So I turned around. I said, man, what the F you doing? And he said, welcome to the NBA, young punk. So he did it a couple of times, hit a couple of baskets on me. I said, okay. So it got to a point that I was ready to get into a tussle because he was talking so much trash.
I mean, he would show up every day. He had that kind of Bob Huggins, Cincinnati, tough mindset type of thing, right? Mm-hmm. So I love that about him. But then now he's a free agent, and now he's like, oh yeah, I'm a Kobe stopper. I used to lock him up in practice. So I called him up. I said, Rube, dude, if you need help with the new deal, let me know. Like, I will go to the media and be like, yo, nobody guarded me better than Ruben Patterson. I see this guy every day in practice. I will help you with your new deal.
Right.
But now, you done pissed me off.
Yeah.
Now you done let me know. Now you went out there and mouthed off. Now I got to kill you every time I play you, and it's not going to be a good situation.
What are you doing? You're just making it worse for yourself.
Man, my favorite thing was seeing Sean Kemp before a playoff game. Ruben Patterson had his feet in an ice bucket.
Yes, I remember that.
The quote-unquote Kobe stopper. Kobe stopper. We played the Lakers in the playoffs, and I was sucking my Achilles in a cold bunch of ice. Mm-hmm. And the cameras our lockers next to each other, so the cameras on us. So he just started saying Kobe stopper, Kobe stopper. I'm looking at him like
Sean Kemp, while Ruben iced his ankles, and so far there hadn't been much stopping.
Kobe stopper, Kobe stopper.
Are you really saying that right now? So that's how the whole thing started, and that's how I took off. Sean Kemp, my man, the Rain Man, he started the whole Kobe stopper. I never said that he started, and once he started, it just took off. The media hit it everywhere I go. They know we had so many battles. I mean, That guy's the best.
And Rube, you know, we was hyping it up because, of course, back then you also got to think of psychological warfare. So, you know, all we did was just let the media hear us and who hyping it up? Me and Bryant. Kobe, stop. Kobe, stop. So Bryant just like hyping it up.
You know, man, I was new. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really know what the moment. I didn't know the moment. You know, I'm still my first time really playing, and I was just, you know, I was competitive. So, you know, Kobe, even though he was Kobe, he was still a young boy to me. He was younger. So you know how it goes. You ain't gonna let no young boy get off. You know, it was a total team effort because, you know, guys like him is unstoppable.
When you get him going, you gotta watch out.
Yeah, I know the drill with him. You know, once he get to going and, you know, this is when he
Put it in the basket.
Uber athletic, right leg, you know, fades and all that.
He gonna talk trash to you. He gonna say you can't guard me. He gonna let your bench know you can't guard him.
Shatner taking a 3 points. I couldn't because Bryant inside. His shot up. Kobe. It's going to tell in the air. Kobe. Bryant pulls it up over
Money.
Money. Before the game, they talked about it in the paper, right? So during the game, Kobe was like, came down, he did something, gave him a bucket or something. So we on the line. And then we looking, he was like, Kobe stopper, huh? And just shot his foul shot and went down the court. Hey, cracking up, y'all.
He was just an unbelievable player. And like I said, the overtime, I couldn't believe he hit a couple shots.
Bryant out top against Patterson. Kobe cannot get Patterson in the air. A wild three.
Hey, look, Kobe low-key traveled on that. Like, let's be real, bro. Kobe low-key traveled on that. He traveled on that one, but it's alright, though. It's the B. It's the Mamba. But still, he kind of traveled on that. He shuffled his feet, bro. He traveled. But it's the Mamba.
He hit the one shot, even though I think he traveled. I think he did like 3 steps to the right.
Nigga traveled his ass off.
Yeah, you remember that, right? He looked at me after he hit the shot, ran to the bench, and celebrated with his teammates.
I saw that. Yeah.
I played good D. You can't do nothing else about that.
He played it well at times. He made it work.
I mean, at times, I would say that he probably did believe that.
And with one left, Kobe Bryant ties the ball game up as only Kobe Bryant can do.
Other shot that he hit over, I think it was Theo Raff. It was just he shot a rainbow. And I remember telling Coach, don't switch, let me check, don't let me get him. And we got caught up, Theo kind of switched. And he shot a real high arc at the win in. I just shook my head like, man, I can't believe we just did that.
Payton to inbound. Bryant for 3.
Game.
Bryant was able to catch that ball cleanly. Theo Ratliff comes running out. It's a good shot.
And the Lakers have won the Pacific Division title.
So I kind of just looked at him, shake my head, and went to my bench like, this mother sucker really hit this shot. Only the greatest Kobe Bryant, Black Mama. Like, yeah, I mean, it's tough. I watch it on YouTube all the time. People DM me, send me pictures. I say, yeah, I know. I remember it.
Remember that video? Yeah, take this 45.
Yeah. And if you...
Alrighty. So that's just going to about do it for this one. I'll see you all in the next video. Till then, peace out. R.I.P. to the Bean. R.I.P. to the Mamba. Kobe Bryant.